Hello everyone, welcome back to Magnolia Promenade. I almost forgot the name of it, but we're back and we're building a shopping district still. Today I want to work on the back ones. I want to combine them. That's what I'm doing. I want to create like a coffee shop, maybe. I don't know if I've got any custom content that's Starbucksy, but I feel like Starbucks could be cool here. But I would like to combine them in some way. I'm not gonna have it fill. Oh, come on. Hate when they don't form a room. Come on, you're a room. I believe in you, you can do it. There you go. You can have a ceiling as well. You're allowed that. There you go. And I'll just carry that along there, because I can deal with that. And then I think I want to put another layer on this. And have it be an apartment building. That's what I'm going for. But I do actually want to change the structure a little bit before I do it. So I'm not sure I'm feeling the corner on this one. I think I'd like it where like the main entrance to this thing is just here. Come on. Oh, we're going to play this game, are we? The whole episode is just going to be Meg dealing with rooms. Meg deals with rooms. Sims edition. And I think I want a side entrance as well. I like the idea of the bar being like here and you having like an entrance there. I've worked in coffee shops that have multiple entrances, which is kind of why I'm kind of inspired to do this. I want to use decoration to kind of come up with some nooks. Like that's a really nice seating nook for like a sofa and a coffee table and all that kind of jazz. Maybe this one would be good for 2 little armchairs by the bar. See, you just got to think about these things. And that's kind of where the gist of my kind of inspiration for this build is coming. Is from the old coffee shop I worked in before I started as a software engineer. I worked there for a year and a half. I competed for my store. I represented my store in a barista competition. I went to a music festival representing my company, where I manned the coffee bar that they had on site, which is also super cool. So yeah, it's kind of amazing what you can actually do when you work in a coffee shop. But you can find opportunities anywhere. Doesn't have to be a coffee shop. Doesn't have to be a store. Oh, did I just ruin this? I want this room. You are a room. I trust that you're okay. We're gonna have this. I'm gonna have to keep rebuilding these walls by the looks of things, but it's all good. So the gist with this is a big coffee shop, lots of seating, the sort of place that a bunch of people go to. And while we don't have outside seating here, we have got a couple of picnic benches over here, so I thought we could tie that in. And then I was thinking like 2 floors is the coffee shop, or maybe 1.5. And then we go apartment on top. Because I kind of want to give this a bit of dimensionality, give it a bit more height. So I think that's what we're going to do here. I'm gonna come on. Don't do this to me, game. There we go. Do I want them covered like... I kind of like the idea of mirroring the whole covered window space thing on this side. Because it kind of goes with what we had on the other side, so I think that works. Rooms are gonna kill me Swear to God. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm hyped. I just drank an entire cup of kumquat tea and oh, it was strong. I've never had kumquat tea before. I've been trying to support my local businesses and I've been on a bit of an Asian food hype moment recently. So I ordered from my local Asian food shop, which is now delivering, which is really nice. I got a bunch of stuff, including some kimchi, some rice seasoning. I got some dried shiitake mushrooms because I wanted to make bao tomorrow anyway. So yeah, all kind of added to my my general kind of what I was gonna do with my life. Whatever. I bought some gochujang a couple weeks ago finally because I've always wanted to try gochujang, and it was a lovely experience. Really enjoyed my gochujang. What height are we at? Medium, that's fine. And turns out my boyfriend likes some of the food I'm making too, which is good. That's not really a coffee shop door, I'll be honest. So that's kind of been what I've been doing. And so yeah, I've just been in that kind of mood. Been in a big Korean food mood. And I thought I'd add to that by ordering from this store. I got myself some boba. They have lychee flavored boba now, and I had to try it. So I'm gonna try it and feed back on that one, because I don't know how it is yet. But we will find out. And so yeah, that's what I'm hype about. And then I got this kumquat tea, which is new to me. I've been a fan of yuja tea or yuzu, depending on what kind of tea you're on about. Yuzu is the same as yuja, but they call it yuja in Korea. But yeah, I got that, and sorry, I'm just trying to find doors here, and I'm just sat there like, what do I want? So, what's the difference between these two? That one's glass. That one's glass. That one's... Oh. That one's in different metals. Oh! Yes! Thank you! Made my day! It took me forever to work out what I was doing, but I made my day in the end. So that's all good. Are these meant to match something in the, Yeah, it's a mesh edit. But where from? I want to find out where it's from. Oh, it's this one. No, that's also... Get to work? For real? No, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, I was saying how I usually like yuja tea, but I tried the kumquat tea today because I do like kumquats, and I fancied a change. I've got some yuja tea still, but it's in my desk at work. I keep it at work, and I did not retrieve it before lockdown, unfortunately. So that's just going to live there for the foreseeable future. But in the meantime, I wanted to get some because my throat has been a bit of a pain. So that's been joyous, some would say. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to give it a try. So I did. And it's interesting. As I say, it's salty, but it's also not, which sounds really stupid. How can something be salty and not salty at the same time, Meg? What you doing? What you chatting about? But to that I say, deal with it. I'm being serious. No, it's good, man. I just wasn't expecting the salt. It's an odd experience. it's totally an awesome experience once you realize what's going on. But kumquats are quite bitter, naturally. And the salt is kind of used to balance it out. And I think because for the first one I made it a little bit too strong. I think that's where my problem lies. I think I just made it way too strong. Simple. And that did not take however long I just sat there on that tangent. It really did not. But here we are. And I did do that tangent, so I'm very sorry. Oh, I'm such a weirdo sometimes, aren't I? I say sometimes, I mean all the time. But we've got kind of a vibe going for this coffee shop, which I'm into already. I really like the idea of doing the more, like, classic metals on this one. I like it because it's kind of a modern building, but having, like, I feel like it's going to be one of those classier kind of coffee shops, if that's a thing. And I'm just going to go around everything in this goodness right now. There as well. Let me guess. Something's just got removed from this shop. No, we're good. We're good. That's good news for sure. So I'm gonna use some stone to kind of do an interesting, like, thing on the... See, I like this one, but I wish it was just the concrete. I mean, I don't think that's dark enough. That's my concern with this one. I could go with green. The green isn't quite right though. The grey's too light. Basically the gist is I want a kind of matchy. Oh, I just found it. I just found a version that works. How brilliant. So I've gone with a similar kind of concrete texture on this one, but kind of in a green to kind of match the tone that we're going for with the store. I didn't work for Starbucks, just in case you were thinking that from the green. Green is kind of a luxe color that really works in like the coffee shop kind of field to me, so that's what I'm going with. Basically, that's my gist. I hate that this is not a room, but we're not doing that right now. That's fine. Come on, just focus on what you're doing, Meg, and it'll all be good. Here, I want some kind of an entrance that the apartment can take. Whether that is just this little nook here and the doors on the side. I don't like that though. Or maybe the door can be here. Oh, that could be interesting because I feel like it doesn't take anything away from the store. Also, this does need to be bigger. There we go. Oh, that not quite like that. I forgot that these were too wide. I was like, why is this one so big and where have my nooks gone in the corners? It's getting all interested in my nooks. So I think having the staircase up to the apartment would be good here. For sure. And let's get... I think this one's probably the best. And I'll take it like one tile away. So that they can have a bit of space. Beautiful. Right, so that's the plan. I'll get the wallpaper in very quickly. Right, a front door for this little place needs to kind of sit in here. Look kind of like it's meant to be there in a town centre kind of way. This one's got a letterbox on it. Which already works for me in a way. And it comes from Get to Work, which a lot of our stuff is coming from in this particular build. I mean, it's mesh edits, but it's still the same. Let's see. It's the only one I've seen with a letterbox so far, and I feel like that's winning points. I know there's more that have letterboxes on. I'm just not seeing them, to be honest with you. And I'm fine with that because I actually liked the first one I saw, unbelievably. Is that a letterbox? No, that's just detail. No, I like the letterbox. The letterbox works for me. And I think in that white works quite nicely too. Very nice. I'm into it. Cool. And then on this side here, I'm thinking big window for now because I wanted a side entrance. Ooh, do we still want to do that? Side entrance would be here. I think so. I think that would be nice. For sure. Let's get that out and put a door in instead then. Cool, right. So we've got a space, and as I said, I did kind of like the idea of having a second floor, which I'm now going to start dealing with. So for now, I'm putting the room back in. Turns out that works pretty perfectly for having like part of the apartment be on here. So some of this is going to have to be split up into office space for the store. And we also need to work out a nice way to get up the stairs, which I'm thinking might be nice to have a corner staircase behind the bar that kind of starts ahead of the bar, but then works its way around the bar. I've seen stores like that. That would be quite nice. Going with the green again, for obvious reasons. And we will move it this way. Come on, this way. And I'm gonna give it a turn. Can't intersect with those. What the hell can't interact with the stairs? Oh, okay. I feel it. That's fine. So, in that case, I think what we do is here is where we put a staff toilet. Not a staff toilet, a customer toilet. We put the staircase here. So that way we've got a toilet and a staircase. Then here we put the gate out to the bins, like the doorway out to the bins, and the bar around here. I think that works nicely. I think that's a nice flow for the store. For sure. Cool. Right then. Let's crack on with the structure on the upstairs. So this definitely feels like the right space size. I kind of am tempted to do the idea of the half walls again around the outside. I think that would be quite nice. Annoying that this is kind of... Yeah, let's... Because we could have it work where that bit stays. Like over the top. And have this part be green, maybe. Possible. But having like a half wall section. Just because it works with what we've got around here and the signage looks nice on those. And I forgot we need pillars. Pillars would be useful. Pillar here. Big pillory space there. Then that there. Right, cool. Okay, half wall here. Is that the right height? Yeah, it's the same height as that one. Okay. Half wall here. Although I don't have the space above the door. So maybe we do this so that we have room for a sign. And then we'll do along here and along here. And I think it's fine that we don't have it here. Although... No, you know what? I think I am gonna take this back. And then half wall it. I just think it's a nicer look. Maybe not by the... Not on the windows, maybe. Yeah, maybe we go up and have some big windows up here as well. I think that might be nice. And maybe on this one we have an inset sign as opposed to a floaty sign. not a floating. That's not quite the right word. But when have I ever said the right word at the right time, though? Honestly, be real with me. The answer is never. Okay, that one won't go because that one was different. That's fine. I'm gonna do up to here because I haven't worked out what I'm doing on this side yet, so we'll just leave that. That was fine. I want to find a sign before I commit to this half wall. But to make it look a bit better, I will put the black. Oh, I could do a green. There's a green for this. There is a green for this. That's beautiful. Maybe a chunkier green just to emphasize the green that's there. Yeah. Okay. Feeling that. Let's get a wall sign in. If we haven't got a coffee shop one, then we'll work it out. We'll make something up. Let's see. So signs. Don't go on the slow for me. It'd be really nice if you didn't. See, this has been used to look like a Starbucks logo on occasions. It's very small though. It's really small and sizes up horribly. So maybe not. But it's an option for sure. So we've got that going for us. We also have got entire sets of letters. So I could just write out Starbucks. Or I could come up with some newfangled name that I like. This seems... nah. I'm not about that one. This one's specifically for H&B, which I am going to use as a store idea for another episode, using the H&B store stuff that was made by LittleDica. So I think I'm gonna try out making my own sign. We'll try it out. We'll see how it do. So we'll start with an O in the center because I just think that one looks the nicest. That's a really cool Y. I'm gonna move objects because I haven't already and I'm silly. Maybe if I get the word coffee in here, that will look quite good. There's a C. That's our C. Do these slides down nicely? They do. That's brilliant. I'm gonna scoot this along here. And then O. Size it down one. Actually, I'm just gonna use quartile placement to possibly make this work. We could have them link. Where's the F? Which one looks slightly F-like? That's a Z somehow. That's an F. I see that. F. F. E? Where's our E? Any of these look like an E to you? Any of them look like an E? Do we just forget the E? Is that something that you people would like to do? S, Z, N, A, T, C, M, P. Come on. H and B. We can get this. We can just text search it. And come on, there's got to be an E. You can't have us not be able to spell. That's the E. That's why I was getting confused. Because that's the E. Right. So this needs to be that side of the center. That needs to be there. 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 And that needs to be there. Coffee. Just looks like OO77JJ to me. OO777JJ. Worst name for anything ever. I'm gonna size these down one more. And you'll see why in a second, I think. I just a little bit classier like that, maybe. And I wanted to get like a, we've got a like some reasonable like cursive signs. A lot of them came with Dine Out. Let's have a look at Dine Out. So we've got Loyo. We've got Etre. That and that together could be a beautiful thing. Let's actually make that work. Because I can scoot these down. Maybe not as far down as I'd really like, but they can be scooted. And then this can be green. It's not as bold as I was going for, really. No. There is another one, and I don't know where it is. Maybe it doesn't live in there. Maybe. There's this guy, but this looks like a real, like, no, this looks like a restaurant sign to me. Like a properly, like, restaurant-y kind of restaurant sign. There's one somewhere else that I know of. Like, I've seen it in my head. And to me, the first word looks like concept. So, if we can find that, that could work. We also have the Frenny. Which is a completely different E. Slightly different characters, to be fair. But yeah. Maybe it came with... There we go. This one. To me, that looks like... Maybe it looks more like Circuit Park or something. But in my head, it always looked like Circuit. Just go with it. Go with it, guys. Maybe if we put these up here, maybe we don't need the little half-wall guy. Maybe. Okay, that just gets rid of it all. All my hard work. It was like, maybe I can just delete the half wall like that. Nope. Not gonna happen. Let's delete the floor. If I can click on the floor, remove the floor, and you don't get rid of the signs. Thank you. Think our best bet might be to just scooch these down. And then we can put a window above. But we've got this lovely Cricket Park coffee. Sure. That works. I like it. I'm vibing with that. Let's look at that. I tell you what though, I do spend way too long doing these. For sure. Like 31 minutes into my recording, and I'm just about putting the sign on the thing. My goodness, this is why my computer just craps itself every time it renders a video. Especially now that I'm color grading the videos. I don't know if anyone's noticed. I don't care if anyone's noticed. In my heart of hearts, it looks better and I'm fine with that. But especially in this neighborhood, it looks a little bit washed out in the game. And I've warmed it up a little bit. I'm using like some color grading. Make it look a little bit better. Make it a little bit warmer, more vibrant. Just so it feels better. And it helps with the vibe too, so yeah. It's cool by me. But yeah, it craps my computer. That's what I was getting at. I just lose my train of thought because I go on another one and I'm just chatting mental stuff at you. Just be like, yo, remember this? And you're like, no, I've never heard of this. It's cool. I don't know what I'm on about, as per usual, so it's absolutely fine. Strangerville windows upstairs. Strangerville windows upstairs. Thank you, brain, for that idea. They're like... They don't give off the right kind of vibe, but I think it's the closest I'm gonna get. I'm I like the idea of the windows being slightly smaller upstairs. I've always found the upstairs in coffee shops has more of like a doing work and studying vibe. That's kind of my thoughts on the matter. And I'd like to get some kind of slightly older looking windows up there maybe. Will that work? No, that's too big. No. Maybe I give up on this endeavor completely. Maybe maybe that's what I do. Like I'm if that's the case then fine. I guess no harm done. But do I want to give up on this course? No, of course not. Why would I want to do that? They're good, but they don't look right. Maybe is the sash windows over here got those colours in it? That's a little too olive. That's a little too vibrant. It's a little too lime. Maybe just a black or a charcoal. Yeah, I think the charcoal works, and we'll just do some of the slightly shorter. Still a bit big, but how about this one? Yeah, we'll go with this. I can go for that. Are we finally getting somewhere with Cricket Park Coffee? I think we might be, you know. Can't believe it's called Cricket Park Coffee. That's just a moment in and of itself. Why have I called it that? It's fine. It's all good. Right, we'll start copying over the sign over here, remembering to make it small enough. So we sized it down twice. And I want to say the C started there. Yeah, sure. Probably easy to start with the F, but I mean, we'll have to jig it all about anyway, I'm sure. Not that small. O. F. Oh, I might have actually got it in the right place, if you can believe it. I don't know why I came over here to do that on an F, so I'll put it on an E for the time being. And then move the F over here from this one. Did I get it in the right place first time? Megan! I never call myself Megan, but when I'm impressed with myself, Megan! Yeah. I just did that. Could be budged down a little more. Yeah. I'm gonna budget down a little more. I knew there was a silver lining. Might all be right horizontally, but vertically, nah. Right outside is looking pretty cool. I want to get some flower boxes on the top windows. Maybe not all of them. Maybe just on the sash windows, the like longer ones. Just gotta find the right deal. Oh, but that would look so good. Oh, it adds that regalness that I was after, but it doesn't have... Oh. Do we vibe with this, guys? Oh, I'm keeping it. Probably shouldn't. It's probably terrible, but I want to keep it. So I will. I like the idea of flower boxes up here, but I'm not sure if... Yeah, it just makes it too busy. We'll put some planters below, for sure. Or some potted... No. It's not the vibe. It's quite a classic looking moment in a modern building. It's kind of... That's the thing with retail. If you got a brand that feels like has a classic vibe and you put it into a shopping center, it does this. And I've always liked it. Not quite as far as the Hollister deal goes, though. Because Hollister can back up with that crap. if you've never seen a Hollister, you will walk into a shopping center and see the outside of a Spanish villa, basically. And I'm like, well, where did my shopping center go? And why am I in Spain? How do we feel about those? Are they too tall, though? I feel like they could possibly be a bit tall for the scenario. Is that the one we used for the... Yeah, that's the one we used for the front of the body shop. Didn't mean to spin you around quite so much. No, it's a different one, actually. I don't want to keep everything exactly the same, and I'm not sure I'm happy with like an entirely succulent focused shopping center, shopping district, because not everyone's into a succulent. I'm not saying I'm not. Do we just have some flower boxes at the bottom here? I think I like. I know it doesn't quite work. They don't quite mesh in with the bottom of the windows. Like if you're from the inside, you'll see like bolts and stuff. But it's part of the fantasy, guys. Can we just can we just let it be? That would be real nice. So yeah, this one, in the case that none of them have half walls on this one, I figure it's only right that we do the same over here. That didn't work. Thanks, game. I just want to get rid of the floor. Is this a room? No, it's not. Why are they never rooms? Why are they never rooms? It's all good. That one was an easy fix, thank goodness. So here, I think we keep it up with the windows here. This is obviously part of the apartment, so it's, yeah, it's a tricky one with that, because, yeah, you want to make it look separate, I suppose, in a way, and I'm sure the person living there would want to separate it somewhat from the store, but you gotta work with what you got on the outside, I suppose. Again, with this, can I just get in there so I can delete the floor? Thank you. We're going good. I want to add a flower box here, just in the center part. Or can we make it bigger? And nope. The answer to that, my friends, is no. That's fine. We can deal with it. So I think I like what we got going on there. Maybe flower box up here. No, it doesn't quite fit with the window, unfortunately. In that case, no, shutters aren't the thing. They're not gonna fix this moment. Only I can fix this moment. I want a grey flower box of some description. There we go. That's a little something to make the place feel a bit better. Maybe we will stick some planters in here towards the end. I'm not sure. The rest of this house. Right, so we do want to carry this apartment up. I wanted some verticality with this one. Maybe not the whole building, but possibly the whole building. So I will start by creating one big room and hoping that the room system in the game does not want to crap me over. And I've just noticed the room system has already crapped me over because one of my columns is now not green. Oh, such is the Sims. I just want columns, guys. Can you not give me columns? Oh, I realise I haven't even taken out the walls on the inside. That's going to screw things up as well, I believe. Or did it not? It did not? Okay. Okay. I feel you, game. Good job. So yeah. Upstairs. Upstairs has got to have something different going on structurally, because I feel like that was the top of the coffee shop. I want it to definitely feel like there's something else above here. I'm not sure that's the way to go. Unless we could perhaps... That's not what I was thinking. You know what? It could be alright. I think I've got a plan. And the plan involves awnings. Where's my favourite awning? That feels like it could work. I like the awning there, actually. I'll be honest. But this is going to be a way big apartment, so maybe split it up into a couple. Or we could just have a big apartment. Maybe this one's the luxe one. I like the idea of having, in this shopping district, some kind of cheapy studio flats, and then maybe some, like, slightly more luxe ones. So maybe that's what we do. Maybe that's where we're going with this. As for windows up here, I think I'm just going to carry up the sash windows. Feel like I could do with a balcony somewhere. And I'm just trying to work out where. I think the best place for a balcony on here is actually here. And I know it makes some awkward spaces each side of it. But I kind of want to bring it out here. Maybe not that far back. That far back was a bit much. But this, for sure. And then you get some, like, wrought iron fencing. It's just a little something. And I mean, if this is the entryway anyway up to this apartment, where did the... Oh, the stairs are there. I was like, where did the stairs go? Maybe we do a studio apartment here. In this space. Like, it would be a bit squish. Like, for sure. But I could see it happening. I can see it working. And the stairs work perfectly. Like, that's awesome, I suppose. This makes a really awkward entryway. But if I do this and have this be a, like, slightly enlarged hallway with, like, a big mailbox area, and then over here we have the door, I can see this working. I'm gonna do it. It's happening now. I won't bother about floor plans for these guys for now. We'll deal with that some other time. But I will get the doors and stuff on. Main priority for this episode is getting the outside looking right. Which is what I am doing, hopefully. Nip. Nip. That looks good. I feel like I need something there. Maybe a trim on the wall itself. No, it's a bit big. That one. Can we get that in the right green? Can we get that in the Strangerville green? That one, yeah. Perfect. Oh, it's coming together. It's coming together. I like the idea of maybe having a big window here. Nobody who isn't living there would be up there, I suppose. So I don't feel too bad about it. Cool, would be cool to tie in the kind of older styled windows and stuff from downstairs. I can definitely go for that. Feel like that's cool. They got a single tile one of this size. They do. Beautiful. It's one of those lovely CC creators that takes what's already in the game and just makes it better. And I love them for that. Right. I need the door that goes with this. And it exists because I've seen it. There you are. There we go. It's got a ceiling on it? No. Not what I want. Hey. That ain't bad. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I go for that. And trims. Not trims. Half walls. I think we're just doing half wall roofs for this. I don't see myself doing a traditional roof for this whatsoever, so don't ask me to. Right, standard half wall. I think some decoration bits in a taller one wouldn't go amiss. Just around like some of the columns. Yeah. Right. So taller ones are in this coloration. Because, yep. And then get the inside of those done as well. This is going to take a lot of meg clicks because I'm not good at this. Right, give it a turn. They're all back to normal. And then I think maybe in this instance, black is probably the better way to go as opposed to a green. I feel like we've got enough green going on. And I think just capping it off with some black would be quite nice. As for these, I can alt on these, right? Yeah. Have I got everything? I think I might. Brilliant. This looks a bit odd here. I'll work that out at some point. I don't think today's the day. I think I'm gonna cap these off and I'm gonna call it there because it's been a lot of a moment. Come on. Let's get all these. There we go. I need some more sash windows. I forgot about that. Let's get the whole of the outside looking like it should for now, and then we'll deal with how do we do it on this side. We did the sashes there. How do I feel about that? I feel like I want 3 in the center because I'm greedy. Just, yeah. It's not for me. I think I need to have things look a little bit more even. That's the 2 wide one. Of course I grabbed the 1 2 wide one on that entire wall. And I want to grab the awnings. I'm not going to put them on all of them. I'm just going to put them on these guys. Is that the right height? No, I've gone too low. All. There we go. That'll help me. Yeah, I think just on that one. I'm okay with this. Maybe black? Have we got a black or a grey? Because that white is just kind of fading in. And I wanted them to break up the walls. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that. And it looks... I need to do something with this wall. Maybe some windows. And fix that. But next to the body shop, it works really nicely. I like where it's going. Yeah. I'm chuffed with that. So I'm gonna leave it there for this one. Another 54-minute recording for me. Yippee! My computer's gonna die before I know it. But yes, thank you all ever so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.